Hello everyone, this is Linda with some great ideas for Windows 10 for you busy professionals who want to thrive at work. And believe me, once you've made this switch, you'll feel current, relevant, and knowledgeable. So first we need to understand a bit of the lay of the land with Windows 10. And that means you'll be able to do things for yourself without any disruption. You'll see how 10 is similar to Windows 7. Much more than you may have thought. You'll also see why 10 looks so different than all the others have been. And I'll show you how you can find your files quickly and rapidly and easily. So let's get started. Windows 10 has been designed to merge the two worlds of computers and laptops with that of smartphones and tablets. So they wanted to make the look, the terminology, and even in some cases the touch screen capability similar to each other. And yes, fortunately, you'll see a lot of functionality that is the same as Windows 7, just slightly reorganized. So I'm going to show you the top 3 terms or concepts you need to know to feel comfortable navigating in Windows 10. And I'm going to introduce you to 3 of the new features that you're going to love with this new operating system. So let's start with the new terminology. New words for old things. The first is app. I know you know the term, but in Windows 10, you'll see the word app everywhere. It's no longer just for smartphones and tablets. It means anything that is software related, a browser, a program, an email platform, any of the Office suite. All of them now fall into the category of app. So instead of going to all programs, find the software you want to use for a particular project, now you just choose all apps. You can see Windows 7, Windows 10, very similar, except the code word is apps. Now the second new word is tile. What's a tile? A tile is the term, in a sense, for this whole new look that they're bringing forth. So instead of words and lists, they made pictures in boxes. I'm sure it looks familiar if you've seen or have a smartphone. So when you go to the Start menu in Windows 10, you'll find the same things as Windows 7, but arranged in this newer mobile look. Let's take a quick look at Start menu. You go to the lower left to the Windows icon or press the Windows icon button on your keyboard. It opens up and showing you a list on the left, tiles on the right. If we want to add, we simply bring whatever application and drag it over. Now the next video is going to show you even more what you can do with the Start menu, how to move it around, and give you more details and how to work with. The third term we're going to learn today is a new name for the Microsoft Internet browser. It's called the Edge, Microsoft Edge. And Edge has taken both the features that you use on the internet like favorites and reading lists and your downloads when you're bringing new material into your computer into one location, which they call the hub. So we'll take a little peek at the Edge, but you'll find out even more details in the next video. In our Start menu, we'll click on the Edge. And in the upper right-hand corner here, you see the new icons for working with the Edge. If you pick the 3 parallel lines, you'll see the hub with the favorites, the reading lists, the history, and your downloads. In the next video, you'll learn where you can get more of the details of how to work each of those features in this new exciting Edge. Now let's look at some new features. The first one is Microsoft Account. That used to be Microsoft Live, but they've made it even more like Google, if you will, because they've collected all of their internet tools and put them in one easy access point so that it merges your desktop and the internet. The second new feature is Write. This is where you can now, on your screen, on your desktop, make web notes. So you're looking at a page, you'd like to annotate it for yourself or for your colleagues. You simply use this square button with a pen on it and start typing. Let me show you. Here we have Edge open, and you can see a page on Lynch to remove herself from decision over Clinton emails. If we look in the upper right hand corner at this box with a pen in it and click on it, we can now make notes on this. It opens a bar of choices. The default is a pen. We can highlight, we can even erase, and we can make comments. And now for the third new feature that we're going to talk about today, and that is virtual desktops. If you could cluster different documents together on your separate desktops, you stay more organized. And Windows 10 now gives you that opportunity. You can see here an example of 3 different desktops open. So let's look at these 3 desktops. In order to view them, we come down here on the box with handles on either side or desktops on either side. When we click that, we click in it to move between each of the desktops. You can see we've got 3 desktops open. If we want to close them, we hit the X. If we want to see what's in them, we simply hover over them. So desktop 2 has a number of different programs open around a particular project. Desktop 3 right now just has the recording software, and desktop 1 has the PowerPoint. It's so handy to have something printed in front of you when you're looking at the how-tos and the step-by-step approach, and this next video is going to show you where you can get that. This is about surviving Windows 10, and if you know these 3 new terms, you won't feel like you're lost in the dark. So you can be on your way discovering the power of Windows 10 and all its new features, Cortana, notifications, Wi-Fi Sense. Oh, and by all means, you want to know how to avoid the unexpected rebooting of your computer, which is very unique to Windows 10 and quite aggravating when you move away from your desktop in the middle of the day or something happens, you come back and your desktop has completely been rebooted in the middle of a project and an open document. No fun. You want to know how to avoid that. So there you have it. You can thrive as a busy professional with Windows 10, and when you watch this next video, you'll get the how-to directions that you can have sent in your email for all that we've talked about and all the items at the end with all the step-by-step directions. So watch this next video now.